everyone, welcome to Biosecrets. Today we will discuss important MCQs of biology, class 11th chapter, plant growth and development. Let's start from question number 1. Which plant hormone is primarily responsible for cell elongation in stems? So gibberellin is the plant hormone primarily responsible for cell elongation in stems. Okay, so option B is correct for question number 1. Gibberellins promote cell elongation, especially in stems and internodes. They also break seed dormancy and promote flowering in long day plants. देखिए gibberellin का function है cell elongation को promote करना, especially in stems and internodes. Gibberellin seed की dormancy भी break कर देता है और promote करता है flowering in long day plants. Okay. Now come to question number 2. Which of the following is known as the stress hormone in plants? So, abscisic acid stimulates the closure of stomata in the epidermis and increases the tolerance of plants to various kinds of stress. Therefore, it is called stress hormone. So, option C is correct for question number 2. Abscisic acid ABA helps plant respond to stress by inducing stomatal closure and inhibiting growth under unfavorable conditions. Question number 3, vernalization is, vernalization refers especially to the promotion of flowering by a period of low temperature. So option B is correct for question number 3, acceleration of flowering by cold treatment. So vernalization is the process where exposure to low temperature promotes flowering in certain plants like winter wheat. Question number 4, which hormone delays senescence in leaves? So cytokinin is a plant hormone. It delays flowering because it helps the plant stay in the growth phase longer. So cytokinin is a growth helper. It keeps growing leaves and stems but don't make flowers. So there is a lot of cytokinin, flowering is delayed. Okay. So your answer is option C. Cytokinin hormone delays senescence in leaves. So more cytokinin, more leaf stem growth. And flowering happens later. So flowering is delayed. So more cytokinin, more leaf stem growth and flowering is delayed. So cytokinin delay aging means senescence by promoting nutrient mobilization and protein synthesis. Now come to question number 5. Apical dominance is mainly controlled by which hormone? So what is apical dominance? Apical dominance is a process in plants where the main top stem grows more strongly than the side branches. This is controlled by a plant hormone called auxin. So option D is correct for question number 5. The tip of the plant is called apex. Okay. Apex produces auxin. Auxin moves downward from the tip and stops the side buds from growing. So plant becomes tall. Okay. What is apex? Apex is tip of the plant. Apex produces auxin. Auxin moves downward from the tip and stops the side buds from growing. So the plant grows tall instead of bushy. So auxin produced in the apical bud suppress the growth of lateral buds, a phenomenon known as apical dominance. Now come to question number 6. Which of the following plant hormones causes the ripening of fruits? Ethylene is a plant hormone that helps fruits ripen. Okay. So fruit make ethylene gas. This gas is speed up ripening. So option C is correct for question number 6. Ethylene gas makes fruit softer, sweeter and change its color. So more is the ethylene, faster is the ripening. Okay. Ethylene is a gaseous hormone that accelerates the ripening of climacteric fruits like banana and tomato. Now come to question number 7. Photoperiodism refers to. So plants can sense light and dark. So option C is correct for question number 7. Responses of plants to light duration is photoperiodism. Photoperiodism is the physiological reactions of organisms to the length of day or night, especially affecting flowering in plants. Okay. देखिए प्लांट्स लाइट और डार्क पीरियड को सेंस कर सकते हैं. इससे उनको पता चलता है कि कब उनको फ्लावरिंग करनी है. ठीक है. कुछ प्लांट ऐसे होते हैं जिनको लॉन्ग डेज की रिक्वायरमेंट होती है, उनको लाइट ज़्यादा चाहिए होती है. कुछ प्लांट्स ऐसे भी होते हैं जिनको शॉर्ट डेज की रिक्वायरमेंट होती है, उनको डार्कनेस ज़्यादा चाहिए होती है. So based on the duration of light, there are 3 types of plant. One is short day plant. Short day plants flower when nights are long. They require more darkness. Example of short day plant is rice. Second type of plant is long day plants. Long day plants flower when nights are short, light, or they require more light. And example of long day plant is spinach. Some plants are day neutral plants. So day neutral plants do not depend on day length. Example of day neutral plant is tomato. So photoperiodism is the physiological reaction of organisms to the length of day or night, especially affecting flowering in plants. Now come to question number 8. Which of the following is a synthetic auxin? Answer is option C. Naphthalene acetic acid NAA is a synthetic auxin. NAA is a synthetic auxin used to prevent premature fruit drop, okay, and promote rooting in cuttings. Now come to question number 9. Seed dormancy can be broken by treatment with. Answer is option C. Treatment of gibberellin breaks seed dormancy. Gibberellins help in breaking seed dormancy by promoting enzyme production needed for seed germination. Now come to question number 10. The ratio of auxin to cytokinin determines. Answer is option C. Organ formation in tissue culture. Now come to question number 10. The ratio of auxin to cytokinin determines. So in plant tissue culture, the ratio of auxin to cytokinin decides what part of the plant will grow. So option C is correct for question number 10. Organ formation in tissue culture. Auxin helps make roots and cytokinin helps make shoots. Okay, high auxin, low cytokinin, roots growth. High cytokinin, low auxin, shoot growth. And if equal amount of auxin and cytokinin are present, then callus will form. Okay, callus is what? Undifferentiated cells. So by changing the auxin and cytokinin level, scientists can control what part of the plant grows in tissue culture. Okay. Now in tissue culture, a high auxin to cytokinin ratio favors root formation, while a high cytokinin to auxin ratio favors shoot formation. Now come to question number 11. Which plant hormone is used to induce Parthenocarpy in tomatoes? What is Parthenocarpy? Parthenocarpy means formation of fruits without seeds. Okay. Normally fruits grow after pollination and fertilization. But in Parthenocarpy, fruit grows without fertilization. So the fruit has no seeds. Example, banana, seedless grape, seedless watermelon. Okay. So here option B is correct for question number 11 because auxin hormone is used to induce Parthenocarpy in tomatoes. Auxin can induce Parthenocarpy. Parthenocarpy is development of fruits without fertilization, especially in crops like tomatoes and brinjal. Come to question number 12. Abscission is promoted by. Answer is option C. Ethylene promotes abscission. Ethylene accelerates the process of abscission, which is the shedding of leaves, flowers and fruits. Now come to question number 13. Which hormone is responsible for promoting root initiation in stem cutting? Number 13. Which hormone is responsible for promoting root initiation in stem cutting? So auxin hormone is responsible for promoting root initiation in stem cutting. So option B is correct for question number 13. Auxin like IAA and IBA promote adventitious root formation in stem cuttings, which is helpful in vegetative propagation. Okay. Now come to question number 14. Which of the following is not a feature of the plant growth? Answer is option C. Limited growth is not the feature of plant growth. Okay. Plant growth is generally indeterminate, means unlimited, due to the presence of meristems, especially in root and shoot tips. Okay. Now come to question number 15. Which type of curve is obtained when plotting growth over time? Answer is option C. Sigmoid growth curve is obtained when plotting growth over time. Plant growth usually follows a sigmoid curve. Sigmoid means S-shaped curve consisting of lag phase, log phase and stationary phases. Okay. Log phase means exponential phase. Now come to question number 16. The most accepted theory of the mechanism of auxin transport is chemiosmotic hypothesis. So option C is correct for question number 16. Auxin transport occurs through a chemiosmotic gradient involving proton pumps and specific auxin efflux carriers. Now come to question number 17. Which plant hormone induces the triple response in seedling? Answer is option C. Ethylene is the plant hormone responsible for inducing triple response in seedlings. Now, what is this triple response? The triple response induces reduced stem elongation, stem thickening and horizontal growth, all induced by ethylene. Now come to question number 18. Which plant hormone is synthesized in response to water stress? So, abscisic acid is the plant hormone which is synthesized in response to water stress. So, option C is correct for question number 18. Abscisic acid is produced during water stress and causes stomatal closure to reduce transpiration. जब वाटर स्ट्रेस की सिचुएशन होती है, जब प्लांट वाटर डेफिशिएंसी को फेस कर रहा होता है, उस टाइम पर एब्सिक्सिक एसिड प्रोड्यूस्ड होता है और एब्सिक्सिक एसिड के प्रोड्यूस होने से स्टोमेटा के पोर्स क्लोज्ड हो जाते हैं. सो स्टोमेटल क्लोजर के लिए ये रेस्पॉन्सिबल है. पोर्स क्लोज हो जाएंगे तब ट्रांसपिरेशन, लॉस ऑफ वाटर रिड्यूस हो जाएगा. Now come to question number 19. A short tea plant will flower only when the dark period exceeds the critical duration. Okay. So option B is correct for question number 19. Short tea plants require uninterrupted long nights, means they require dark period to initiate flowering. Now come to question number 20. Which hormone promotes rapid internode elongation in deep water rice plants? So, gibberellin hormone promotes rapid internode elongation in deep water rice plants. So, option C is correct for question number 20. Gibberellin hormone. In deep water rice, gibberellins causes the internodes to elongate rapidly, allowing the plant to stay above water. Okay. Now come to question number 21. What happens during redifferentiation? In case of redifferentiation, permanent cells become specialized again after dedifferentiation. So, option C is correct for question number 21. Redifferentiation occurs when dedifferentiated cells once again specialize to perform specific functions. Now come to question number 22. The term dedifferentiation in plants refers to, in case of dedifferentiation, conversion of permanent cells to meristematic cells takes place. So, option A is correct for question number 22. Mature cells regain the capacity to divide, form meristematic tissues during wound healing or callus formation. Now come to question number 23. Which hormone helps in overcoming apical dominance when the apical bud is intact? So, option C is correct because cytokinin hormone helps in overcoming apical dominance when the apical bud is intact. Okay. Cytokinin promotes lateral bud growth and this can counteract the apical dominance induced by auxin. Question number 24. The ability of a plant to follow different pathways and produce different structures in response to environment is known as, this phenomena is plasticity. So, option A is correct for question number 24. Plasticity allows plants to modify their morphology in response to environmental conditions. An example of plant which shows plasticity is cotton leaves. Okay. Now come to question number 25. Which of the following processes is promoted by cytokinin? So, chloroplast development is promoted by cytokinin. So, option C is correct for question number 25. Cytokinin delay leaf senescence and promote the formation and functioning of chloroplast. Question number 26. Which of the following is a long day plant? So, option C is correct for question number 26 because long day plant is spinach. Spinach flowers when the photoperiod exceeds a critical length, making Question number 27. Which of the following is used commercially to ripen bananas? Answer is option B. Ethylene is used commercially to ripen bananas. Ethylene is a natural plant hormone used to artificially ripen climacteric fruits like bananas. Question number 28. What is the role of cytokinin in plant tissue culture? Cytokinin promotes shoot proliferation in plant tissue culture. So option C is correct for question number 28. A high cytokinin to auxin ratio in tissue culture medium promotes shoot formation. Question number 29. Auxin was first discovered by F.W. Wendt. So option B is correct for question number 29. F.W. Wendt isolated auxin indole acetic acid from oat coleoptiles and demonstrated its role in phototropism. Question number 30. In which plant organ are gibberellins mostly synthesized? Answer is option D. Young leaves and seeds are the plant organs in which gibberellins are mostly synthesized. Gibberellin mostly young leaves में और seeds में synthesized होता है. Okay. Gibberellins are mainly produced in young growing tissues like seeds and young leaves. Question number 31. The growth of the plant parts in response to external stimuli in a particular direction is called tropism. So option C is correct for question number 31. Tropism is directional growth in response to stimuli such as light, gravity, gravitropism, and water, hydrotropism. Question number 32. Which of the following is a plant growth inhibitor? Option D is correct here because abscisic acid is a plant growth inhibitor. Abscisic acid inhibits growth, promotes dormancy, and is also known as the stress hormone. Question number 33. The site of perception of light during photoperiodism in plants is? Answer is option C. Leaves. Leaves perceive the photoperiodic stimulus through phytochrome triggering flowering signals. Question number 34. Which hormone was first isolated from human urine? Cytokinin hormone was first isolated from human urine. So option A is correct for question number 30. Cytokinin was first discovered in the form of kinetin from autoclaved herring sperm DNA and later from coconut milk and human urine. Question number 35. Which of the following hormones is antagonistic to gibberellin? Antagonistic means shows opposite effect. Answer is option C. Abscisic acid is the hormone which is antagonistic to gibberellin. Abscisic acid generally opposes the effects of gibberellin by inducing dormancy and inhibiting growth. Question number 36. Etiolation occurs due to lack of light. So option D is correct for question number 30. Etiolation is the condition where plant shows elongated stems, small leaves and pale color due to absence of light. Now come to question number 37. Which hormone is responsible for the formation of abscission layer in plants? Answer is option D. Ethylene hormone is responsible for the formation of abscission layer in plants. Ethylene promotes the formation of the abscission layer, leading to the shedding of leaves, flowers and fruits. Question number 38. Which of the following conditions is most favorable for seed germination? Answer is option D. Moisture, oxygen and suitable temperature are the conditions responsible for seed germination. So these are essential factors that activate metabolic processes needed for seed germination. For apical dominance can be overcome by removing the shoot tip. So option B is correct for question number 3. Removing the apical bud eliminates auxin suppression of lateral buds, allowing them to grow. Question number 40. Growth in plants occurs mainly due to option C is correct here because it increases number of cells and increase in size of cells. Plant growth results from both cell division means number of cell increases here and cell elongation means size of cell increases. Number 41. The light sensitive pigment involved in photoperiodism is phytochrome. So option A is correct for question number 41. Phytochrome is a photoreceptor that detects red and far red light, regulating flowering and other light dependent processes. Question number 42. Which of the following is an example of a day neutral plant? Tomato is an example of day neutral plants. So answer is option B. Day neutral plants like tomato flower irrespective of day length. Question number 43. Which one is the natural cytokinin discovered first? Zeatin is the natural cytokinin discovered first. So option A is correct for question number 43. Zeatin is a naturally occurring cytokinin isolated from maize kernels. Kinetin was discovered earlier, but it is synthetic. Question number 44. Which hormone is primarily responsible for bolting in plants like cabbage? So, gibberellin is primarily responsible for bolting in plants like cabbage. Option D is correct for question number 44. Gibberellin promotes bolting, sudden elongation of the stem, especially in rosette plants like cabbage and beet. Question number 45. The period of growth is divided into how many phases? Answer is option B. Because the period of growth is divided in 3 phases. Lag phase, log phase and stationary phase. The 3 phases of lag phase, log phase and stationary phase. Log phase is also called exponential phase. Question number 46. The phenomena where flowering is controlled by duration of light is photoperiodism. So option C is correct for question number 46. Photoperiodism is the plant's response to the length of day and night that influences flowering. Question number 47. Which part of the sigmoid growth curve represents the phase of maximum metabolic activity? So, maximum metabolic activity is shown by exponential phase or log phase. So, option B is correct for question number 47. The log or exponential phase is where both cell division and elongation are at their peak. Question number 48. In plant tissue culture, what does a low auxin to cytokinin ratio induce? Shoot formation. Cytokinin. So in plant tissue culture, low auxin and high cytokinin ratio induces shoot formation. Option C is correct for question number 48. Low auxin and high cytokinin favor shoot development, whereas high auxin promotes roots. Question number 49. The process of photoperiodism was first discovered by Xanthium. Option B is correct for question number 49. Short day responses were first studied in Xanthium stromarium, revealing its critical day length for flowering. Now come to the last question of this chapter, question number 50. The hormone responsible for promoting the formation of lateral roots is? Answer is auxin. So option C is correct for question number 50. Auxin stimulates the formation of lateral and adventitious roots, which is why it's often used in rooting powders. So here all the 50 MCQs of this chapter completes here. In the next video, we will discuss MCQs of next chapter. If my video is helpful for you, then please like, share and subscribe this channel. Thank you so much.